What's up, Interweb? RhyQuinn here, and welcome to episode number 3 of Dex Deconstruction. This is the show where no corner of the Pokédex is safe from RhyQuinn's wrath. I take a look at some of the more ridiculous Pokédex entries and deconstruct them. The first contender this week is Ludicolo.
I'm just going to lead with the Dex entry on this guy, and let you decide what's hilarious about it. Ludicolo begins dancing as soon as it hears cheerful, festive music. This Pokemon is said to appear when it hears the singing of children on hiking outings. So did you find it? Was it this bit? Or this bit? Or this bit? In fact, it was all of them. I just love the randomness of this one. For starters, it has to be cheerful, festive music apparently, and nothing else. What about this then? Does this music sound festive and cheerful to you? No? Then why is he dancing? Aside from that, this Pokemon appears when it hears the singing of children? Why not adults? How rude. Also, only on hiking outings? Children singing at any other time isn't good enough. I guess the acoustics in the mountains must be perfect for Ludicolo, and nothing else can compare. What a snob. Next. Yanma. At first glance, there's not much to deconstruct with this guy. His Dex entries are pretty solid through every game. Sound waves can shatter windows, cool. Capable of seeing 360 degrees, cool. Then we hit Black 2 and White 2. This Dex entry takes making ordinary things seem incredible to a whole new level. By flapping its wings at high speed, it can freely fly through the air. Even sudden stops are no problem. It can fly freely through the air and it can stop suddenly? Oh wow! Whoop-de-doo! They make stopping sound like a big deal. Even sudden stops. Even sudden stops. You know what else can do sudden stops? Actual dragonflies. This is what Yanma is based off. It should have the basic elements of dragonflies, then have even more creative qualities on top of that. But no. They decided to keep Yanma exactly the same. But RhyQuinn, they made him 3 foot 11 inches. That's way bigger than a dragonfly. True, but increased size does not mean increased awesomeness. Whale Lord. Next. Dedenne. This electric and fairy Pokemon marks the first generation 6 Pokemon to be on Dex Deconstruction. What a way to kick things off. The mental image I get from this Dex entry makes me laugh every time. It uses its tail to absorb electricity from power plants or from outlets in houses, and then fires the electricity from its whiskers. Imagine Dedenne plugging itself into a socket at someone's house. Get the hell out of my house, you stupid little Pikachu wannabe! There's not much more I can add to that. Just that mental image alone warrants Dedenne a place on this episode of Dex Deconstruction. Next. Tyranitar. This beast looks like he should be a defensive wall, right? Well, yeah, his defenses are pretty good. But I think the Pokédex thinks a little too highly of this guy. Its body can't be harmed by any sort of attack, so it's very eager to make challenges against enemies. I'm just going to let that one sink in. Who the hell wrote this thing? This is a game where every single attacking move can do damage. The entire premise of the game is to reduce your opponent's HP to 0. Yet here we have the one and only invincible Pokemon that takes no damage from any move. Don't you think that would break the game just completely? This just sounds like those made up powers that children give themselves when they're playing as superheroes with their friends. Oh, I can breathe fire. Oh, I can control time. What can you do? Oh, I'm just invincible. There's always one of them. And the Pokédex has apparently found that one. So if Tyranitar takes no damage from any move whatsoever, stick him up against a Mega Lucario's close combat. Let's see how Tyranitar handles that. Ridiculous.
So that's it for this episode of Dex Deconstruction. If there are any Pokédex entries that you feel should be deconstructed, then make sure to leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching, and Ludicolo, Yanma, Dedenne and Tyranitar, consider yourselves deconstructed. What's up, Interweb? RhyQuinn here, and welcome to episode number 3 of Dex Deconstruction. Why did I do the number in the wrong place? I was supposed to do it on the number, not the name of the show.